to end. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome at this time, Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Damas y caballeros, les presento al hombre que ganará su título otra vez, al Orgullo de México, el patrón. Él es Alberto Del Rio.
You know, King, Alberto Del Rio's right. I've never heard of a situation before where a man loses the WWE Championship and is then granted his rematch under triple threat rules inside Hell in a Cell.
Well, you make a valid point there, Michael, but CM Punk also deserves a rematch.
Long, CM Punk has been talking about how he should be the favorite here tonight because he's been in a Hell in a Cell match before against the greatest cell competitor of all time, Undertaker.
Well, if that's the mind game he's playing with himself, so be it. Surviving a Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker is a mighty feat.
Only won the WWE Championship 2 weeks ago. He defeated Alberto Del Rio in a one-on-one matchup. So I believe John Cena should have to defend only against Del Rio tonight.
Well, your points are somewhat valid, but the CEO made the decision. He's the one calling the shots.
This match is yet another controversial decision by our COO, who is showing blatant favoritism in my mind by allowing CM Punk in this match and giving him this opportunity.
Look, the way I see it, he made it fair. He made it even for every one of these competitors to come out here and have a chance to win the WWE Championship.
Remember the rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will become the WWE Champion.
Let's make it clear, Michael, that the pinfall or submission must take place inside the ring.
Which is surrounded by this cavernous Hell in a Cell. It's 20 feet high. It weighs 5 tons. It's 3,200 square feet of steel. That's bigger than an average American home.
It's certainly bigger than your double wide.
Oh, and he gets cracked again with that steel chair.
You know, John Cena is no stranger to WWE Championship matches being contested under triple threat rules, Cole.
You know, you're right, King. Who'll ever forget John Cena defeating then champion The Miz inside a steel cage to claim the WWE title earlier this year at Extreme Rules.
Or WrestleMania 24, when Randy Orton successfully defended his WWE Championship against both John Cena and Triple H.
But of course, this is a completely different animal, King. There's nothing quite like Hell in a Cell.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the structure has shortened the careers of some of the biggest and baddest men to ever compete. There's the suplex.
Ooh. CM Punk gathering attention in a hurry. Look at that, Cole. Oh! No, not again. John Cena, a record 10-time WWE champion. That's pretty amazing when you think about the legends that have held the title over the years.
10 times. That's more than Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, The Rock, and, well, everybody else.
10 times. Unbelievable. Oh, my gosh. John Cena with the offense. This could be big.
He's going to the top rope.
Here is John Cena wreaking havoc.
A vicious elbow drop delivered with a lot of force.
He's in big trouble. Ooh. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next time we come to you on pay-per-view will be for bragging rights from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Ah, yes, Minnesota, the home of the AWA. You know, Cole, I'm a former AWA World Heavyweight Champion. There's been a lot of speculation heading into this match about whether Alberto Del Rio could adapt to Hell in a Cell, given that tonight is his first ever time inside the structure.
But let's not forget how vicious and aggressive Alberto Del Rio can be. This is a man who took Mysterio out of action and forced Edge to retire.
Well, Alberto Del Rio has damaged many a man since
What a move!
all three of these men will be going through hell here tonight. But according to Alberto Del Rio, he's the only one that will breathe. Oh, man, what a shot. Bam!
Of course, we're in New Orleans tonight for this amazing Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. The last time WWE held a pay-per-view from this historic city was he kicked out at 2.5. How did he do that?
No, not again. C-Nation had to like that one.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
Cena's in trouble. Oh, what a shot.
Total destruction. He might not know where he is right now. CM Punk is so well-versed in not only striking with his hands, but his feet, too.
He didn't need a GPS to find the mark.
And there's a devastating kick from CM Punk.
Folded in half. CM Punk and John Cena know each other so well. They had what has to be considered the rivalry of the summer here in the WWE.
And to think, it almost never happened after CM Punk walked out of the WWE after beating John Cena for the championship at Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
And the following month at SummerSlam, after CM Punk did come back, Punk beat Cena to be named the WWE's undisputed champion, thanks in part to a missed call by guest referee Triple H.
You know, triple threat matches are unique. I'm anxious to see how the strategy unfolds here tonight. I don't think we're going to see any allegiances. It's every man for himself.
You can't trust anybody in this type of matchup, and you really have to have eyes in the back of your head to use the old cliche.
Well, according to you, Cole,
Attitude adjustment. Cena's going to win it.
there's a save. How close was that? Remember, CM Punk lost his WWE Championship when Alberto Del Rio cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at SummerSlam.
Then John Cena beat Alberto Del Rio for the title last month at the Night of Champions pay-per-view.
And amazingly, Del Rio claims Cena doesn't deserve to be champion, despite making Del Rio tap out.
King, did you know that the first 7 Hell in a Cell matches all featured either Undertaker or Mick Foley, and in some cases, well,
That's it. He's done. Hey, this is incredible.
Inside Hell in a Cell! It's Cena with the STF! Remember, if Del Rio taps out, Cena wins!
Punk is down. He can't help it. Wait a minute. What is Ricardo doing?
Ricardo knocked down the official. He opened up the cell.
Oh, hey, he had a steel pipe in his hand.
With John Cena. Cena thwarting Ricardo.
Oh, look out.
Hey, outside the cell.
That's it for Ricardo, but what's that steel pipe?
Oh, man, right to the midsection.
And now Del Rio is closing that door on the steel cage. And he's locked it.
How smart is that, King? Now Del Rio makes sure it's one-on-one. Cena's been taken out of the picture. Cena's been taken out of the picture.
Oh!
Cena can't get in the cell. Cena can't get in the cell.
Del Rio using that steel pipe and Cena struggling, trying to get in, but there's no way. That door's locked.
Now mocking Cena. Man, brilliant strategy from Del Rio.
Well, with John Cena locked outside the cage now, this becomes a one-on-one match with Alberto Del Rio and CM Punk.
Oh, launched back into the ring. What a combination. You just don't know what's coming next.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. Remember, there are no countouts in this contest. This match could end up anywhere.
What a reversal. And he gets out of the way.
Did you see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here. Oh, did you see that? His body twisting and turning in a sickening way. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
And Alberto Del Rio has won the WWE Championship.
But with John Cena helplessly looking on from outside the cell, this is unbelievable. What a travesty, Cole. I can't believe I saw what I just saw.
Travesty? I'd say it was brilliant. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, you would say that.
The last man standing with the WWE title on his hands was me, Alberto Del Rio. There's no one better than Alberto Del Rio in WWE, so you better get used to see me as a WWE champion for long. I'm powerful! I'm rich! Long time.
Berto, I hate to interrupt anybody when they're talking, but I never received my one-on-one title shot after you cashed in your Money in the Bank contract on me. You got the cojones to put the title on the line against me?
Losers don't deserve title shots. Why don't you come and see me when you do something right?
Executive Vice President John Laurinaitis gave CM Punk the opportunity he was waiting for.
CM Punk will face Alberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship if CM Punk can defeat Mark Henry.
If Punk can land the elbow here, Jerry, this could be over. Punk, elbow to the heart. And there's the WWE Champion Alberto Del Rio, his personal ring announcer Ricardo Rodriguez. But he sent Rodriguez to the ring, and Rodriguez is pummeling away on Mark Henry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match as a result of a disqualification, Mark Henry.
CM Punk is livid. I believe what it means is that Punk doesn't get his title opportunity at Survivor Series.
Later that night,
Wow! Alberto Del Rio is knocked out cold.
CM Punk took matters into his own hands.
It's a simple yes or no answer.
What do you say? What do you say?
And I'm not gonna let go until you say yes to giving me my match at Survivor Series.
Can I have a match in Survivor Series? You have your match! Oh, no.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Championship. Please welcome at this time Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Damas y caballeros, aquí en esta noche en Nueva York les presento al hombre que ganará su título otra vez al Orgullo de México, el patrón. Él es Alberto Del Rio.
Man, I hope Alberto Del Rio does some serious damage to CM Punk here tonight so CM Punk can understand what it's like to be in pain.
Oh, will you quit being a crybaby, Cole?
Ladies and gentlemen, per the request of the challenger, I would like to introduce CM Punk's personal ring announcer, WWE Hall of Famer, Howard Finkel.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Nearly 17,000 strong here in the Big Apple, on their feet for the #1 contender, CM Punk.
And any way you look at it, Alberto Del Rio versus CM Punk is going to be a hell of a matchup here tonight at Survivor Series.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 50-year history of the WWE Championship. The title has changed hands here in New York on 15 occasions. More than any other place in the entire world. Will it happen tonight?
And CM Punk is finally getting his rematch after Alberto Del Rio cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at SummerSlam.
Alberto Del Rio has had a magical year. He began the year off by winning the largest Royal Rumble in history. He also won the Money in the Bank ladder match and then cashed it in at SummerSlam to win the WWE title.
Oh, wait a minute. You know you have to keep an eye on Ricardo Rodriguez because throughout this entire magical year that you speak of, Rodriguez has been there creating shortcuts for Del Rio. And I don't think that's befitting of a champion.
You know, CM Punk enters this match a 4-time world champion and a 2-time Money in the Bank winner. In fact, he's the only man to win it 2 years in a row.
first. Get out of that.
A battle of wills now.
Oh, there it is.
Tonight marks the third time in WWE history that the Big Apple has played host to Survivor Series.
Yeah, and the last time was in 2002 when Big Show defeated Brock Lesnar for the same prize. CM Punk and Alberto Del Rio are battling over here tonight, the WWE Championship.
Getting back to Survivor Series 2002 for a moment, that night also marked the first ever Elimination Chamber match.
Oh, I remember that. And Shawn Michaels will forever hold the honor of winning the first ever Elimination Chamber. He turned back Chris Jericho, Kane, Rob Van Dam, Booker T, and Triple H that night to capture the World Heavyweight title. CM Punk says he's going to make the WWE Championship interesting again.
What I don't like about CM Punk is the way that he coerced Alberto Del Rio into putting the championship on the line here tonight. Big Show had knocked out Del Rio. Then Punk put on the Anaconda Vice and made Del Rio agree to this match.
Well, remember, Punk never received a one-on-one rematch after Del Rio successfully cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at SummerSlam. That's it. He's out.
You know, King, I'm thinking about filing a criminal and civil lawsuit against CM Punk after he injured me this past week on Raw.
Oh, that's great. How does that Anaconda Vice feel anyway?
It's excruciating. I'm in severe pain.
What a counter that was.
The first time this great arena hosted Survivor Series was back in 1996.
And unfortunately, I remember that well. I teamed with a young Triple H, Goldust, and Crush to take on The Rock, Jake Roberts, Mark Mero, and The Stalker. Let's just say it didn't go so well.
Stalker?
Yeah, was that you in disguise?
King, you may not remember the 1996 Survivor Series fondly, but I assure you the WWE Universe does. Among the highlights were Undertaker defeating Mankind, Bret Hart defeating Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Psycho Sid winning the WWE title from Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Sid's victory over Michaels was one of the 15 times WWE Championship changed hands in this very arena. That's more than any other arena in the entire world. Oh, no! Oh! Hey, now! He got him!
A quick CM Punk gets the shoulder up.
What a match this is going to be.
Watch it! Good night! Ouch! You know, not to brag or anything, Cole, but I have quite an impressive Survivor Series history myself.
I wouldn't call teaming with Sleazy, Queasy, and Cheesy to be Doink, Dink, Pink, and Wink impressive, King.
Hey, wait a minute, Michael. That dink was a lot tougher than he looked. Plus, a win's a win.
So then I shouldn't bring up 95 and 96, right?
No. Well, as you can see, the voice of the voiceless is very comfortable assaulting his opponents from the top rope. Whoa!
What a move!
Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
Punk with Del Rio up high, going for the GTS.
Oh, but look at Del Rio. He's not even going for that cross arm breaker. And, whoa, watch that roundhouse.
Yeah, but look at Del Rio. Del Rio floats into the arm breaker. Arm breaker.
The arm's locked in. Oh, this puts so much pressure on the shoulder.
You know, I've been watching Alberto Del Rio since he arrived here in the WWE, and he's always working the little things, something his opponent never sees coming. That's what's unique about Alberto Del Rio.
What's going to be interesting is that you would have to assume the strategy for both men in this matchup is to work the arms of the other. For Del Rio, it's the cross arm breaker, and of course for Punk, the Anaconda Vice.
And you would have to think that both of these guys are under a lot of pressure. It doesn't get any bigger than CM Punk is rolling forward right before our eyes.
The past couple of weeks, Alberto Del Rio has assaulted CM Punk back in the locker room area as he's tried to gain every advantage here tonight.
You know, I don't necessarily... That's it. He's done. It's so hard to game plan for CM Punk, Cole.
Yes, considering his Muay Thai style, it allows Punk to use his legs, his weapons, as much as his arms.
Yeah, but on the flip side, Alberto Del Rio is a mixed martial arts expert in his own right. Although, it doesn't look good for him right now, does it?
King John Cena has been named Superstar of the Year at the Slammies the past 2 years.
Yeah, but you'd have to think whichever superstar wins this match here tonight will be the odds-on favorite to win this year's Superstar of the Year when the Slammies are held next month.
You know, King, speaking of the Slammies, I'm no stranger to that award. I've a few proudly displayed on my mantle at home.
Well, unfortunately, I also won a few Slammies in 1996, and they weren't necessarily career highlights, considering what I won them for. And let's just leave it at that, Cole. Oh, mama! And I think he's begging him to bring it. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Oh, wow. Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Here comes CM Punk. CM Punk, what a maneuver.
Hey, he's going for it again.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
He's in perfect position. Complete control.
Swinging neckbreaker.
Look at this.
Oh, and a kick out. And look at Punk. Wait.
He's got him.
He had a con device locked in. Locked in on Del Rio.
Del Rio, baby. Look at this. Del Rio tapping out.
We got a new champion.
Oh, my God. CM Punk has won.
What a moment.
Oh, man. The WWE Championship just being handed to CM Punk.
Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And now the celebration.
You're right about that. Punk sharing it with his fans.
What an incredible moment.